For those of you who do not know, I was on a reality TV show. It's called Psychic Intervention. Not many years ago. It was a few years ago. And I think you can like watch it on Amazon maybe. And it had to do with my mom passing away and like this psychic woman coming into my home and filming us and channeling my dead mom and providing closure to the family. So the woman does celebrity ghost hauntings. It's on Lifetime Movie Network. So that's my participation with reality TV. I'm trying to think of I've gotten pitched to do other ones, but like they're like not ones that like I felt very exploited even answering their questions. I got to like round 3 of like Real World or Road Rules something, but this was again years ago when I get bored and I was at work, and you know when you start like applying to reality TV, that's when you know you gotta like find a new job. So but I have a huge like respect to production and like audio, producers, interns, just runners, lighting, every person that is behind the camera, like, and this is what makes me talk about this. I'm watching Teen Mom because I justify a lot of purchases by not having children, so I watch Teen Mom and it makes me feel better. But I also watch Jersey Shore and all these. I'm sorry, but it's guilty pleasure. What can I say? So I'm watching Teen Mom, but you know how they have like specials where like they sit and they interview like the producers or the camera crew, and they talk about like a moment that they watch on, like a moment that something serious or like hard to watch with what do you call them? I don't know if you call them characters, but the people involved. So, and it's crazy because that is the one thing I know, like if you want reality TV, because I'll tell you right now, a boatload of it is scripted. Like they set it up to put on a show basically. It's not fake. It's just like, you know, before they start rolling, they'll be like, hey, why don't you, you know, if the spirit moves you, maybe like go over there and give someone a hug. So like they kind of like try to like mold what they want you to do, but they can't actually ask you to do something. But like, so it's real, but it's like clay. It's kind of like molded. And it's kind of. Okay, so anyways, if you want real reality TV, watch the specials that shows do, whether it's The Bachelor or any show that has like a special where they sit and they interview and they talk to the producers, they talk to the camera people, because though that's fucking real. Like that's real. And some of the hardest, I literally was gonna say scenes as if I'm some fucking actor in a movie, but like some of the hardest parts of filming, you know, I mean, it was about my mom passing away and like being able to talk to her again, and some of those hardest parts, it's like you just like break down in tears and you're so vulnerable in front of literally strangers and like 30 to 40 strangers, and it's hard, and strangely it's not weird. It's like you all know what you all signed up for, you all know like the topics that are gonna be like talked about kind of, but it's almost like it like kind of forces this like insane like closeness between you and people behind the cameras, and because they're fucking people, like they're real people too, they have emotions too, and there was plenty of scenes that we filmed and that were never aired, and it's like I'm getting goosebumps right now because I'm thinking about like filming, and you know, camera guys, like people are like in tears crying. I'm like crying on camera. They're crying watching me cry. Like it's just like, and like and when they say cut, like the emotions don't stop, and you're like, they like come up and like they hug you, and it's just like, it's like you're like, I don't it's so crazy. You really do like bond with the people that are producing the show. And I think you'll find, if you do watch the specials and you do watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff that they air, like the bonds like the producers have with the cast is It's real. Like, that's the reality TV. And I had a great experience filming. I did not like that some things didn't air. I didn't like that, we filmed, a billion things and like 10 things got aired. I didn't like that. I didn't like that they had the ability to like shape how they make your character, basically. I didn't like that. But I did love the experience. It was awesome. Something once in a lifetime. And I love the cast. I was the cast. My family was the cast. Sorry. I love the crew. And I really was like enthralled with emotion during the time we were filming. And I was like, I don't know. It was a once in a lifetime experience. If you ever have the opportunity to do any type of reality TV in any capacity, do it. Because it's not a lot of people get to do it. And that's all I gotta say. Kind of want to go start applying for shows right now. We're done!